Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. Today we will take a look at some of the previous spring seasonal styles. Basically the spring seasonal this year lasts only 2 weeks. So if some of you guys are behind in the styles that you need to purchase, I'm going to show you ahead of time what those styles look like so that you can decide if you want to focus the next 2 weeks on getting those styles. So we will start with the Warrior of Spring style. It's a pretty cool looking style and it kind of fits well with the theme of the characters. But it is a bit, I would say it is a bit over-designed, which is not a bad thing in itself, but sometimes designers are so busy putting a whole bunch of details into a style that they don't stop to think if if it's really necessary, or if it does make the style actually better, or if it just makes it more busy. Here we have the style with the green chroma material. It does look kind of neat with the green chroma. And the mix the green and gold actually does work pretty well. Obviously gold doesn't really have anything to do with nature type character, but it does create some nice contrast with the style. I guess a more appropriate material would be the wild material. Sadly, at this point, it's either uber rare or uber expensive on the broker, and sadly, the broker is pretty much the only place where you can get this material at this point. Let's take a quick look at our friend the broker. So right now, the wild material is about 100 millions on the broker. Although we do have the wild chroma pack for 30 millions, let's take a look at the wild chroma pack. So with the wild chroma pack, we have technically 3 chromas. We have wild chroma 1, wild chroma 2, and wild chroma 3. Now let's take a better look at all 3 chromas. So here we have wild chroma 1, which looks pretty cool looking on this material. Looks better than I thought. Somehow I thought it looked a bit different than that, or maybe I was misremembering with another material. So let's go with wild chroma 2. Wild chroma 2 does look pretty neat as well. We can see a lot of texture, like almost a branch-like texture within the material. Or almost bark, I guess, would be a better description for some of the texture. And wild chroma 3. It does look pretty nice as well, although we kind of lose the eyes of the character. But it makes the headpiece looks almost like a skull, which make it look kind of cool looking. Although it does make some of it looks more like plastic or almost metal, but it still looks really nice with the style. Here we have the leaf mail style, which is only 3 pieces of style: the head, the chest, and the pants, or in this case the shorts. I guess the headpiece, especially with what looks like almost like a bird beak, could kind of work to recreate a bird-looking character. Like the leaf could be interpreted also as feathers. And here we have the style with the green chroma material, for those of you who may be wondering. And here we have the botanical style, which is really only 2 pieces of style: the chest piece and the pants. For the headpiece, I'm using the Spring Festival crown. And the belt is the Poison Ivy belt, but I have to admit, I have no memory where I got the Poison Ivy belt from, but I thought it was fitting with that style. So it's a nice looking style, and technically it is inspired by Poison Ivy. Probably would work better with the female character, but it works well enough on a male character. I'm gonna have to try to figure out a character or two that we could recreate using this style. And here we can see the style with the green roll chroma material, again with the green, white, and gold. And And next we have the Forest Spirit style, although in this case it's only the chest piece, the pants, and the gloves. The headpiece is something else completely different. I'll show it to you in just a bit. Also, the style doesn't really support that material. Like you can see, the only real place, actually it does support it a bit. There's the shoulders and the back piece that have been added this year for this style, but obviously I did not purchase them just yet. Once I manage to get those two pieces, I'll probably make a follow-up video just with the Forest Spirit style. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. And obviously there seems to be, there's no feet style just yet with this style. I guess it's something we're going to get at some point in the future spring seasonal. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. And now let's take a look at a few headpieces, like the one you're seeing right now. The first one we'll look at is the Sage Greenman mask. There's quite a few base items also that have been released with this face mask engraved into it. So you may have seen it into base items and you didn't know where it came from. Now you know. Oh, actually there is a Forest Spirit mask. My bad. I'll show you why the confusion in just a minute. So, and the mask does support multiple colors. But if you look on the armory, it's not quite the same mask. I'll show it to you. There's basically two different masks. There's this one, which is the Forest Spirit mask. And there's this one, which is the Crown of Thorn, which is a little bit different. The eyes are a bit bigger and brighter, and you can see there's a little glowy effects on top of the the bark of the mask. So here you can see the Forest Spirit mask with the rest of the style. Again, I don't have the shoulders and the back piece just yet. As soon as I manage to get them, I'll make a follow-up video with that style. And if you're wondering why I'm using the dreadlock style for the hairstyle, no reason at all other than I just thought it gave a fun look to the character. Just to be sure, in case you do not know, you can purchase those styles from your friend
Perhaps I have
Louis.
something to brighten your day.
You can purchase those styles from your friend Louis in the Watchtower. So as you can see, I did not purchase the Forest Spirit shoulders and the back piece just yet. As soon as I do, I'll purchase them, but you can see they're 50 seed pod each, so it'll take at least a few days. And there's also the rainbow butterfly wings that I still need to purchase. But for some of those, like the botanical style, you can see it's 13 marks each. So you can see some of the previous Forest Spirit styles, 13 marks each. Again, some more Forest Spirits, 13 marks each. And here we have the Spring Festival Crown, the Sage Greenman mask. And there's someone who was asking about the Botany Department hoodie. It's 8 seed pods. Apparently they could not purchase it. I did not purchase it yet, so why not? Let's purchase it. It's a style that comes from springtime 2016. So let us see if we can purchase it or not. So there you go. So if you have the amount of seed pod you need, and if you have the $250 you need, there's no reason why you cannot purchase the department hoodie. So let us consume our little Botany Department hoodie. And as you can see, it gives us a feed as well. So here's what the hoodie looks like. The hoodie is color locked, so we cannot change the colors of the hoodie. But I want to show you also that here's what happens if you apply material on those hoodies. Then it's pretty much the same that happens to pretty much every hoodie in the game. Whenever you apply material on it, it pretty much covers the entire hoodie. So it's a pretty cool looking hoodie, and as you saw, it even gives a feet. So if you care about that kind of stuff, then you may want to purchase that hoodie. And here we have the leaf mail style that comes probably from 2014. So you can see it's 15 marks, 15 seed pods each. So here we have the Warrior of Spring, 8 seed pod for each pieces. And I could have sworn this is where we could get the plant style. Apparently that's not it. And of course, if you play an evil villain, you have to go deep into the Hall of Doom in order to be able to purchase those styles. You can see the Misgiving Tree NPC here. So what the NPC is selling is the very same thing that Louis is selling in the Watchtower. So if you are an evil villain, you have to go to the Hall of Doom to purchase those tiles. I guess I should make a spring seasonal video from the villain's point of view. I might do that next time. So sadly, you only have 2 weeks to be able to purchase those tiles. These tiles are going to be available on the spring seasonal vendor for the next 2 weeks. So if you want to have those tiles, you have to purchase them right now. Don't wait until it's too late. After that, you're gonna have to wait until next year to be able to purchase those tiles. If you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. I have roughly 2,000 videos about DC Universe Online at this point, so if I don't answer your question right away, just search in my videos. Odds are I already made a video that answers your question. And that's going to be pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. And here we have the plant style. There is a piece of style with pretty much every pieces of the gear. Although in some cases, most of them seems to support only one color. The chest piece does support 3 colors, but let's just put it green because why not? So here you have the plant style. I kept the human looking skin so that you could see exactly what is part of the style and what is part of the skin. But obviously you could probably want to use some more exotic skins. There's also a plant skin or a bark skin, I think, that you can get from the spring seasonal vendor. Although it is 50 seed pods, so I didn't get a chance to purchase it just yet. Not sure if I'm going to purchase it this year or not. It depends on how much farming I do for the spring seasonal this year. And of course, I had to use the Swamp Thing emblem. I had to. So as I've mentioned, some of the pieces of style only supported one color, like the shoulders, the headpiece, and the back piece. But like the chest piece supports 3 colors. The hands seems to support 2 colors. The belt, I think, supports 2 colors a little bit. The pants support 3 colors, and the boots also support 3 colors. This style probably works a bit better with a bulkier character. Oh well, maybe next time. And here we can see the style with the green royal chroma material. And it does showcase the pieces of style which only support one color as opposed to those that support the 3 colors. Basically the material is the 3 colors, green, gold, and white.